Good morning from Vaenga Airfield on the Kola Peninsula. This is the second mission of RAF number 151 Wings campaign in support of the Soviet Union defending against the Nazi incursion in 1941. In the first video we ferried our airplanes from the aircraft carrier to Vaenga Airfield, and today RAF number 151 Wing is embarking on their first mission. So just a small reminder here of what this squadron was doing there. So this is an old picture of Vaenga Airfield with the Hurricanes of 151 Wing in 1941, and we are stationed here. This large island is Fisherman's Island, and our airfield is somewhere here. And they were flying missions mostly to the west here, defending against German, I think entirely German aircraft coming from the west, because the Germans tried to invade towards Murmansk to interrupt the supply lines from the Arctic convoys. So this is a photo of this invasion, of this operation towards Murmansk by the Germans. And I'm taking most of my historical information from this interesting book by Eric Carter, who was actually a pilot in this squadron, in this fighter wing during that time. And it's an interesting read, I recommend it. So this is the background for what we're doing. Let's get into the mission. Good morning, pilots. Welcome to Vaenga Airfield. I'm happy that all of you successfully made it to Vaenga Airfield yesterday. It was not easy for Army Air Force pilots to take off from a carrier with a land-based aircraft, the Hawker Hurricane. But even more so, I'm happy everyone made it here. So it's the 7th of September in 1941, and welcome to the briefing for your first mission out of Vaenga Airfield. The mission will take part tomorrow, starting at 0600 in the morning, and it will be a patrol in the Murmansk region to mostly familiarize yourselves with the area. So first of all, what is the situation here? You probably know that lots of supplies are coming in from the north through Murmansk and then per railway to the south to support the Soviets in defending against the German invasion, Operation Barbarossa. And the Germans of course want to interrupt this by pressing hard from the west to capture Murmansk and interrupt the supply lines. So here you can see the front lines. Take note of this line. There's lots of fighting going on in this area, especially in this place here. But more about this when we actually make a mission there. So today I want to familiarize you with the geography. What you can see here. First one is Tuloma Lake. Characteristic shape, so you will see this from time to time. From there the Tuloma River goes flows to the northeast mostly. Then we have Murmashi Airfield. We have the city, the harbor town city of Murmansk, and our airfield, Vaenga Airfield. And then out of the Murmansk Inlet, Murmansk Bay, you find two islands, the large Fisherman's Island and then this smaller Kildin Island, which you saw yesterday on your flight here. So these are the most important geographic features, I guess. And whenever you get lost, just turn north until you hit the coastline and then try to locate these islands. If it's even larger, then you are way off to the west. Okay, what are the conditions you have to expect here? So in the winter it gets quite cold. We are here now in September, so we have medium temperatures of single digit Celsius degrees, just above freezing, but we can also already expect some freezing temperatures here. And as the months go on, October, November, December, it gets even colder, and you can expect temperatures of -20 below freezing easily in these later months. So keep this in mind when you plan your missions, warming up the engines, etc., and engine settings in the air. Sunlight is very important here. Don't be confused by this table too much. Here you have the months, and here in the first, in the lower row, you can see when to expect the sun to rise at what time. We are in September now, so around after 5 o'clock it begins to dawn, and sunrise is at about 6 o'clock. We can fly up to 1900 and will be dark by 2000. And next month, November, December, etc., you can see already that we are losing daylight fast here, and by November we will only have 5 hours of low standing sun, and in December almost entirely dark. So keep this in mind also. These are the most important conditions here. Okay, about our airfield. It's oriented from the southeast to the northwest. You can see the headings here. This airfield is not only used by us. The Russians have stationed an aviation regiment here, which consists of A-20 bombers and I-16 fighters, and they are mostly situated in the northern part of the airfield, in the western part, and here in the lower eastern part. And we get a little tiny corner of this airfield here in the south for our airplanes, repair facilities, and our quarters, etc. So keep in mind that there will be Russian planes taking off and landing as well, and they don't always inform us about their activities, so keep your heads on a swivel when taking off and landing. There might be aircraft crossing the runway here from their parking places, and of course they can land and take off at any time, so be aware of that. We have 2 of our airfields in the region here, actually 3. Our Vaenga airfield, there's a smaller, just really grass airfield to the west, which you can use in emergencies, but it's very tough to land there. And the larger Murmashi airfield, also with a mixed regiment of bombers and fighters in Murmashi. The German airfields are situated here and here in Kirkenes, and we will talk about them a bit more when we actually fly there. So keep in mind they are there, and for today, stay away from this region. Our flight today will go from Vaenga Airfield to Fisherman's Island, then from there to the Tuloma Lake, from there to Murmashi Airfield, just to see where it is, what it looks like, in case we ever need it in emergencies to land off maybe. And then back to Vaenga Airfield. Whenever flying here in this region, keep in mind that the magnetic variation is 9 degrees to the east. So whenever you are plotting something on the map, make sure to subtract this to get your compass heading to actually fly in the right direction. 9 degrees, it's already significant. The mission objectives today are to fly this patrol as indicated, remember the geography, take a photograph of Murmashi Airfield. The Soviets have not provided one for us yet, but of course we need to know the layout in case we ever land there. The rules of the day are stay away from the front lines, especially from these airfields. The enemy airfields, do not engage any enemy in case you see them, or aircraft or ground forces. If they attack you, of course you can defend, but do not actively attack them. And then, of course, make it back safely. Weather information today, wind is from 280 degrees, 13 knots. The weather is quite good today, some clouds, visibility is good, temperature is plus 8 degrees Celsius, so a bit above freezing. See the air pressure, and the weather is stable. It will be a flight of 4. Tony Miller is going to be flight lead, and Neil Cameron, Paddy McCann, and Vic Berg as wingmen. The flight plan: we are taking off at 0600 when the sun is rising, and most important numbers here are your magnetic headings for the compasses in your cockpits, flight times for each flight leg. Indicated airspeed is to be 200 miles per hour, and make sure to take 200 gallons of fuel. We are expecting to spend 100 gallons. With 100 gallons of reserve, that should be enough. And that's about it. You will find this table in your kneeboard. So I wish you good luck. Come back in one piece and have a safe flight. Good morning on Vaenga Airfield. It's the 8th of September 1941, and we are flying our mission today. We just had some breakfast and are now making our way to our airplane. Of course, we are taking the P-47 because we don't have the Hurricane in DCS yet. But our wingmen are taking the Hurricanes, I hope. It's 5:40 in the morning. Expected takeoff time is 6 o'clock. Okay, the technician is already sitting in the cockpit, preparing the jug for the flight. To give it a quick look over here as kind of a pre-flight check here. And now hop into the cockpit. first of all, let's have a look at the knee board. Okay, we have all the maps. Let's just pin everything here in case we ever need it. All our checklists, okay. Takeoff time 6 o'clock. First initial heading 327. 12 minutes 10. Okay. Okay, let's start her up. Parking brake is already set. Fuel mixture. Oh, fuel tanks. Let's get the appropriate amount of fuel, 200 gallons as per plan.
Request refueling. Request rearming. Copy.
Let's already start the engine. Battery on. Magnetos. Generator on. Pitot heat. Throttle RPM to maximum.
Refueling complete.
Mixture to idle cutoff. Prime the engine. Flywheel. 10 seconds is usually enough.
Rearming complete.
Mixture. Okay, that sounds good. Mixture's good. Engine is warming up. Let's close the cowl flaps a bit. Cooler shutters. Preset the trim. Landing lights, tail light we don't need actually. Might need the landing lights. Okay, trim looks good. 10 minutes to 12 minutes to take off about. Oh, there's my flashlight. I was wondering where it went. Altimeter setting to 400 feet. What else? Looks good for there. Tail wheel is unlocked. Let's go. And slowly. Slow does it. This is Benedict 1 calling Vaenga Tower. Request permission to taxi to the runway. Okay, we just assume permission is granted. Benedict 1 taxiing to runway. Okay, my wingmen are running up the engines to follow me. Oh, the Germans are up as well. Messerschmitt Patrol, Vaenga Airfield. That's where most of the fighting is. "10 minutes to take off." slow down a bit here. Oh, this is the AA crew here. Good. Oh, the Soviets have lined up their fighters here, looking good. Some Land-Lease aircraft here, P-39 I think. Deal 2. Cleared for takeoff, nice. Ah, there's the green flare. Okay. Cleared for takeoff, that sounds good. Vaenga Tower, Benedict 1, taking off. So as per the briefing, we have to look out for any Soviet activity here on the runway. With this Messerschmitt patrol, I believe they said they were sending an I-16 patrol to interdict them. So anyways, we still have to raise our temps a bit. And finish our takeoff preparations. Flaps down a bit. Tail wheel lock. Checked the trim. Settings are good. With the landing lights, the wing lights, we can the trimmed version is good. Don't need the landing lights, I believe. Okay, still 5 minutes to take off. Oh, there's some activity out there. Yeah, that's the Soviets, I think. Their I-16s, the bumblebees, okay. This is a Hurricane, this is my flight. Quickly approaching here. Now the question is, are there any more of the Soviets taking off at the moment? Guess we will find out. Vaenga Tower. Be advised, the runway is busy. I'm taking off. Looks clear. Landing gear up. Flaps up. Start trimming. back, power back to cruise settings, trim, trim, trim. Okay, still 2 minutes till we embark on our mission. Let's make a turn here. For our wingman to be able to catch up. Three, 2, 7 for 12 minutes. Okay, my wingmen are taking off, that's good. 327 for 12 minutes. 200 indicated. Oh, what a nice morning here. Let's close the canopy. It's cold outside. Oh, here they are. The boys are back in town. Let's go. Close enough to 6 o'clock. Initial heading 327 degrees. Seven. Okay, speed looks good. 3, 2. Oh, yeah. Where am I here? Now the compass game is starting. I like to cheat once in a while concerning the compass heading. Seven. 320, 21, 22. There's 327. Trimming, rudder trim. Check my 6, there is my flight. We already lost one. Oh, we are way too fast. The altitude supposed to be 6,000. Okay, looks like we are a bit too fast for our flight plan. There's one. All three of them are there. That's good. Okay. Hurricanes. What about the temps? That's good. It's a bit too cold, it looks like. Overall, okay. Heading. Have to correct my heading. 318, 19, 20. Seven gyro set. Altitude 2000. Join information, stay information. Okay. Okay, there's this island to the east of the Murmansk inlet. We are approaching Fisherman's Island to the north. Yeah, just getting wet feet here. So we're approximately here at 6:06. Yeah, that's good. Oh, I think we are quite good in time. Veering off course a bit here. Heading is good. Okay, and somewhere there should be where all the fighting is. Somewhere over there. Nothing visible as of now. Too slow here. Increase power and RPM. This affects my trim, of course. Let's turn off the landing lights, the wing lights. it's 6:12. We are supposed to reach our initial checkpoint, our first checkpoint here near the coast. I think we will make this no problem. And then the next heading is 198. 198 degrees for 25 minutes until 6:37. Temperature's okay. Is this a ship? No, it's an island. Nothing here but the beautiful morning sun. Oh, there's a ship. Hope it's one of ours. Looks like military. Navy. So it is 6:12. We are supposed to turn. New heading 198. For 25 minutes. Yeah, close enough to the coast. Didn't check the fuel before takeoff. We were supposed to take 200 gallons. I think we took less, but with the reserve we should be able to make it. So new heading is set. Good. 5,000 feet, another 1,000 to go. Degrees for 25 minutes, yep. Somewhere there is all the fighting. Germans pushing hard with their mountain corps towards Murmansk, and the Russians, Soviets, defending against this. Good enough. Trying to stay in formation, yeah, please do. Good. Oh, we have met our altitude here, good. And always check 6. Oh, it is beautiful up here, way up north. Okay, just a bit. Okay, always correcting my heading here, staying just below 200, that's good. Cheating a bit. Okay, so I should stay on this heading towards this lake over there. Okay, 198. What was it? 198, yes. That's good. Rudder trim. bandits here. And over there is where our airfield is. This long stretch of water with the ship there is the Murmansk inlet, and the ship is moving to the right, I think, towards our airfield. Oh, maybe it's visible there. There's Murmansk. Murmashi airfield should be somewhere there. Just above 6,000 feet. Speed is too high for our plan here. Let's go back with the power a bit. It's 6:21, so about now we should cross this road here. I don't know how well this is visible this is. There's a road down there, but is it the one? Oh yeah, could be. There's a road here. Near a lake. There's a lake. This might be it. So there is a road. We just crossed it at the right time. Then there is this kind of like island where the road is crossing. We see this. Oh yeah, it could be this place here where the road is crossing. The water to our left. So looks good. Now there's a landmass coming, then there's a kind of oval longish lake to the left. We have to pass it on the right, and then the open water, which is this lake. The next checkpoint. Ah, it's already there. Here, already visible. Are we heading to this western part? Yeah, a little bit. The island's in the middle. So if we correct our heading according to the flight plan, we should point directly at these islands. Somewhere here. Straight ahead. Yeah, there they are. The islands in the lake. Okay, looking good. Trying to stay information, yes please. Well done. Well done. Speed is good, altitude is a bit high compared to our flight plan, so let's just aim down a little bit. Go back on the power, because we will convert the energy into speed. Okay, now we can just navigate by referencing the landscape here. But the heading is also good. Let's lose a bit of the altitude here. Conserving some fuel here with the lower power settings. But fuel is still good, 150, 140 gallons. So let's just anticipate the next waypoint. We have to turn over these islands to the left to port, and then along the river, which could be this long stretch of water. And there is supposed to be the Murmashi airfield just on the other side of the river. Cannot make it out from here. There's this bend in the river. Let's see if we can see this on the map. So we have to fly along here. We don't see this on this map. To Murmashi airfield at 6:49 then. Okay. Losing altitude. Speed just a bit too high. Well, not just a bit. It's too high. Flight plan 637 over the islands. Okay, nice and stable flight here. Losing altitude, don't want that too much. nothing. Just the taiga, the endless forest. So heading at 198 here and directly towards the island, so that's good. Temperatures, carburetors good. Oil temp is a bit high, oh just a little bit. Oil cooler shutter. Let's open this a bit. It is 6:30, we have 7 minutes to the islands. Airspeed is good, 200 indicated, just as planned. But we lost a lot of altitude somehow. Slowly coming back up again. Boys are there. Looking good. The golden colors of the morning sun here are very nice. Very beautiful. It's 1:33. Islands are coming up. Okay, this will be our next flight leg here along this river. Finding Murmashi Airfield. Okay, we have plenty of time. Trying to stay in formation, yes. Looking good. Well-behaved wingman here. Next heading well, along the river, it's not too hard. 046 for 12 minutes till 6:49 to the airport, airfield, Murmashi. Oh, 46. It is 6:35. Another 2 minutes to turn. Okay, already starting to initiate our turn towards our next heading. Ah, beautifully done here. Formation flying is what they can do. Let's keep fingers crossed. Oh, 46 next heading. We had another 30 seconds on our stopwatch before the turn, but I just remember to fly just a little bit slower maybe. But essentially we are very well in the flight plan. Oh, 46 next heading. Fast. Altitude is good actually. Oh, 46. So the gyro is still good. Okay. Nothing out here, just wilderness, lakes, small lakes, forest, more lakes. All stations, Murmashi Airfield. We have a group of enemy bombers inbound. Oh no. All stations come and assist in defense. Well, great. Is this us? We have orders not to engage, but if the Soviets request our help, we are in the vicinity, I'm guessing. We should help. So boys, prepare. Prepare to dogfight to intercept the bombers. (6:49), another 9 minutes. I guess we could race there, but since we do not see anything, let's just stay on our heading here. Guess if we see them, we could help. Where's the airfield? Approaching our position, that would be from here, so they should be coming from the west. Okay. So we are approaching this bend. We've already reached this bend in the... Oh, no. I thought these were the bombers. But they're not. Oh, there's something. Here. Here, another one. Oh, that's them. Let's intercept them over Murmashi. After all, we are here to fight the invaders, right? Guns check. Okay, guns are working. Boys are still in formation. We are on course, more or less. Just a bit. Bridge, or what is this? Boat. Okay. We have bogies inbound here. Inbound to Murmashi Airfield, so I'm guessing this is really the bombers. This is flight lead. Yeah, go ahead, attack the bombers. Let's go. Now let's see, what is the AI doing here? I have instructed them to attack. They'd rather stay in formation. We'll see. There they are. Okay, let's increase power already. Let's open the cooler shutters a bit. Give it a bit of boost here. They are on their bombing run. Ah, this is the airfield, okay. Murmashi airfield. Looks like there's other planes in the mix. Is it escorts or interceptors? We'll see. Still not fighting. Temperatures going up. Let's open the shutters here. Let's go back a bit on the power. Let's know what's the matter with the engine here. Okay, temperature's coming back a bit. Oh yeah, they're fighting. Somebody's attacking this bomber. Okay. Are we above the airfield? Yeah. We have time for one round over the airfield. Temperature's still a bit on the hot side. The oil temperature. Oil coolers are open maximum. Flak bursts, that means enemy must be near. This looks like a fighter to me. Is there anything here to be seen? Okay, back to the original flight plan. Heading 018 for 6 minutes. 6:49, yeah, we're still in flight plan, that's good. Too bad we couldn't help here. But I guess the flak and or the bumblebees took care of the enemy. Certainly my wingman didn't. Uh-oh. Wrong lever. What is this? Ah, so they shot one down, at least one. Parachutes, good, that's good. What we didn't do yet is take a picture, a photograph of the airfield. That was one of our objectives. Okay, just doing that now. So we can report one bomber shot down by the Soviets. And we did get a look at the airfield. Heading 018. Should arrive at the airfield at 6:55, so that would be in 2 minutes. That we can definitely not make. Maybe it's there or here. I think I recognize this lake, so it should be over there. We have 100 gallons, that's good. Let's deactivate the guns, so not to accidentally shoot someone. Okay, they did the information well, but they did not follow my orders to attack the bombers. That's pity. Oh, what is this here? Am I getting too fast, or what's going on? My airspeed indicator is broken, seemingly. What's going on? I'm faster than that. Was I too fast? No, I was too slow, maybe, really. Maybe but how am I going slower when I'm coming down here? Okay, so the airfield is in sight. There it is. Just about, yeah. Already 1 minute late, but that's still good. We tried to intercept the bombers. This is the 2 minutes we lost doing that. But I think I lost my airspeed indicator. This is just showing crap here. No, what's going on? Okay, everybody, prepare for landing. Landing approach, yeah, go ahead. Are you going ahead to land? Don't collide with me. Okay, preparing for landing. I lost my airspeed indicator, that's not good. So I'm guessing I'm cheating again. 200 knots indicated. As per the status bar. RPM up. Vaenga Tower, this is Benedict 1, approaching the airfield from the east, initiating overhead brake and asking for landing permission. Oh, there it is. Landing permission granted, and the green flare as always. Good, thank you. Flaps down for first step here. Landing gear down. Airspeed 150. And slowing down. Temperatures are good. Tail wheel is locked. Trim. Oh, landing gears down, that's good. Vaenga Tower, Benedict 1 on base leg. Flaps down, speed 136. Oh, that was another green flare, right? Landing gear is down. Speed 138. Flaps are down. Boys are above me. Speed back. Power back. 140 too fast. 130. 120, giving back a bit power. 110, approaching stall speed. Power back slowly. Come on. Touchdown. Wingman taking another round here, going around, that's good. Pooh, yeah.
Airfield 1, aboard takeoff.
Back home. Ah, landing lights. Wing lights, sorry. Sorry about that. Okay, home for breakfast. Landing, tail wheel unlock. Flaps up. Vaenga Tower, this is Benedict 1. Runway is clear. Okay, that was a successful mission. I think we've reached all our objectives. We did the flight, found all the checkpoints. Made it in time. We did take the photographs of Murmashi Airfield. Barely, but we did. We made it back in one piece. We do have to work on communication, as always. I did order my wingman to attack the bombers, and they did. I have to talk to them after they touch down. Oh, there they are. Just approaching for landing. Let's just watch them land. Beautiful. We really should have hurricanes in DCS. What a beautiful sight. Okay. Fuel, yeah, just below 100 left, maybe 80 gallons. Not too bad. But still, I need to check my fuel better before takeoff next time. It was just pure luck that they gave us about the amount we had planned. So still foot patrol here. Last time they were shooting at me because I rolled one of them over. Run them over, but not this time it looks like. So this is the Soviet repair shed here. There's a guard. beautiful sunrise. Okay, good, good, good. No, 16. Nice little bumblebee. The A-20 Land-Lease bomber. Okay, and there is RAF 151 Wings camp. We're still building it. Just arrived a couple of days before, and the ground crew, they were just busy 24 hours a day getting everything set up. Our quarters, the chow hall, the work shed here for the repairs, just the chow hall beyond on the other side. All protective parking spaces here for our hurricanes. Yeah, it's good. Nice little camp here. But winter's coming. Soon there will be snow. We will have a couple of missions in this fall set here, and then we will fly in the winter in these dark hours, few hours with enough light for daytime flying. But we should be able to practice a lot of night flying here in night and dusk conditions. The guards are running at slow speed here. Zone 2 running. Okay, looks good. So where should I park? Nobody here of the ground crew advising me my parking space. Ah, there's my parking space. I remember, same one as this morning. Yeah, so we already did the debriefing kind of during taxiing here. Nice little first mission with no fighting really, just watching the Soviets shoot down a couple of bombers. Okay, I guess this is it. Parking brake set. Let's run up the engine. Mixture back to idle. Cut off. Engine is dying. Fuel off. Throttle back. Okay. lights off. Pitot heat off. Generator off. Battery off. Magnetos off. Okay. Looking good. So let's climb down. And let's go to the chow hall. Or maybe finish with this beautiful picture of my P-47 in the morning sun. So I hope you enjoyed this flight with me today. There will be more, I'm sure. I like flying here way up north near Norway, northern Russia. There will be more missions. Next mission will be maybe a recon flight to the front lines, to Vaenga Airfield, where the Germans are, which are kind of forward airbase with the Germans, the Kirkenes, more to the west, bigger airfield with long-range bombers, reconnaissance, and fighter planes, of course. So we will get in a mix of fighting, mix of recon missions, ground attack, intercepts, stuff like that. I try to recreate some of the missions that the real RAF 151 wing did, but of course adapt a little bit to DCS here and to make the missions interesting and varied. So yeah, so this is it. This is Firefly. See you next time. Bye bye.